Hi everyone, and welcome back to my Comic Cave pop-up for I Heard A Rumour. This is the weekly entertainment show where I talk about some of the week's crazy geek stories that pique my interest. Hopefully in about 5 minutes, but you know me, it's probably going to be 10. I know we didn't get a chance to talk about comics last week due to the giant Marvel reschedule taking up all the time, but this week I want to give you my top 3 spec picks and issues I would suggest you try get your hands on. Well, it's just my personal opinion on what might go up in value over time. Before we get into it, can I please ask you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel? Tell your friends, and remember to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. Stick around for after the intro and we can get right into the show. And we are back. Let's kick off the show with the Craven the Hunter trailer that dropped this week. I'll put a link down in the comments if you haven't had a chance to watch it yet. But we got to see the first images of Russell Crowe. A poster that was put out and quickly recalled showed the release date of the movie, and it's planned for the 6th of October this year. I mean, it was released and then recalled and released again soon after. We also saw our first look at Alessandro Nivola's character in the movie Rhino. I had high hopes for this movie, and maybe I'm off base here, and I hope to be proved wrong, but this reminds me somewhat of Morbius. They're giving away the plot and best parts in the trailer, so the movie almost pales in comparison when you finally do watch it. For all you comic fans, can you tell me what comic this is from? Yes, it's an homage, but this is the original image. Drop a comment below if you know what it is. This week, we also saw the first episode of the new Marvel series premiere, Secret Invasion. What were your thoughts? It's a drama espionage show, so while some people I've spoken to think it's a bit slow, I think the build-up is brilliant. The crazy part is that the director, Ali Salim, was asked by the studio not to read the original storyline of the comics before he started working on the project. I really liked the marketing campaign that was done in Dallas, LA, and Chicago. I even saw some viral videos online. The one looked to be a road rage incident, and out of the car steps a Skrull. Innovative and clever marketing. Samuel L. Jackson, who plays the lead, Nick Fury, he said he doesn't intend giving up the role anytime soon. And he spoke about why he isn't wearing his eye patch anymore. And this was a distinguishing, recognizable feature of the classic character. It has to do with the new, vulnerable version of who he's portraying, and that just adds depth to the plot and storyline. He also spoke about how Disney security has shot down drones that were flying over their set, and they even followed one back and got the owner. What's interesting is that the opening sequence of the series is done by AI. Now, this has sparked a massive online debate in the geek world, and I can see both sides of the argument. Some people think it's clever and fits with the narrative of how the Skrulls have integrated themselves into society. However, many others saw it in poor taste, especially with the current WGA strike going on. Stark contrasts have been drawn between Across the Spider-Verse, where it was the most phenomenal human art, and then the use of AI to mimic and copy artistic designs from illustrators without having to pay for them. I think this is going to be a hot button topic for a while to come, and while some production houses have completely banned the use of computer-enhanced imagery on their projects, I read that in negotiations, Disney studios were not willing to budge on the use of AI going forward. Now, onto comics. Let me start by telling you a few new comic stories that are currently happening. Marvel are going to release a new line of What If comics. Now, these are pretty cool concepts. What if Loki was worthy? What if Wanda Maximoff and Peter Parker were siblings? And probably my favorite, what if Mark Spector was a host to Venom? And then you can see Tony Stark has married Emma Frost, and they're connecting covers. Okay, there's the info. That being said, as far as modern spec or issues being released, I'm wary of buying into any hype. With the current economic climate, personally, I'm taking this time to rather invest in big keys that have an established value while the market's in a bit of a slump. So my top 3 current spec picks are West Coast Avengers 7. So that's the first appearance of Jeff the Land Shark. You might have seen he got his own one-shot special, It's Jeff, and I'm probably going to have to do a special feature on him because I love him and I think he'll be the new cute thing in Marvel. Then Star Wars Clone Wars issue 1. That's the first appearance of Ahsoka Tano. And with the upcoming series featuring Rosario Dawson, I don't see this one coming down in price anytime soon. She's a pivotal character in the Star Wars universe, and I think they're just going to keep making more content featuring her. A friend of mine pulled the trigger on a high-grade copy recently, and I am super jealous. And lastly, Vengeance issue 1, which is the first appearance of America Chavez. Now, we met her in Multiverse of Madness, and the prices rose significantly, but they've dropped since due to the market correction. I think this is the perfect time to stock up on a few copies if you can find them at good prices, because she has the potential to become the next generation's Captain America. This is purely speculative though, so it has its risks. Oh yeah, I did hear that there's a 4-hour director's cut of Flash out there somewhere, and I'd love to get my hands on that. And just to make Stranger Things fans a little jealous, I saw that Linda Hamilton will be starring in season 5. We don't know as what role yet, but she's amazing. And I'm going to be meeting her on the 12th of August at Dublin Comic Con. Hopefully I can get her to do a shout out to the show. Well, that's it for this week, everyone. Please remember to like, subscribe, tell your friends, and if you can, come visit the Comic Cave. It's up in Cloghan in Ireland. Let's sit down, have a chat, play a game of chess. Till next week, catch you on the side of the flipping. Okay, bye.